Lace the Black Atheist.
And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh.
Lace the Black Atheist. Holy water ain't saving him. You wasting time on these, ain't no need.
In the words of one of my favorite historians,
I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
your first sentence says Exodus 21:21 does not allow masters to harm slaves. Let's read the text. Verses 20 through 21. Anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result, but they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. You pull out the Hebrew word kaspo, meaning his silver or his money. Heavy emphasis on the his. Now let's try it with your definition. Since the slave is his money, or since the slave is his silver. So congratulations, you've just compared a human being being beaten within an inch of their life to currency. You think that's an upgrade from the word property. You're trying to dodge Exodus 21:21 by running to Exodus 21:12-14. The section about the death penalty for killing a man. Here's the problem. If the death penalty in 21:12-14 already applied to slaves, then verse 21 saying no punishment if the slave survives a day or two will be completely pointless. The very existence of verse 21 proves that the law treated slaves differently than free people.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it, dog? Huh? Closed casket?
You claim the master still suffers eye for an eye punishment. No. Verse 21 explicitly says no punishment if the slave survives a couple of days. Now that's not equality, that's a legal carve out for slave owners. You argue it was revolutionary compared to Egypt. Grading Bronze Age morality on a Bronze Age curve doesn't make it moral.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
You say this doesn't promote forceful slavery and that foreigners weren't forced. You may buy male and female slaves from the nations around you. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and make them slaves for life. That's chattel slavery. No consent clause, no expiration date. You claim the year of Jubilee freed all slaves. Leviticus 25:46 says the opposite. You can make them slaves for life, but not your fellow Israelites. If Jubilee freed them, verse 46 would be pointless. You quote Leviticus 24:22, same law for foreigner and native born. But the Torah itself makes exceptions all over the place. Equality in punishments for crimes is not the same thing as equality in rights. Exodus 21:16, kidnappers are put to death. Yes, if you kidnap an Israelite, foreign captives taken in war were exempt. Deuteronomy 20:10-14 lays it out. Women and children can be taken as plunder, as forced slavery. That's not a defense, that's an admission. You just justified forced slavery. You say to read 6:9 where masters are told to be nice, irrelevant. The Bible still commands slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear. It could have banned slavery, but it didn't. You claim foreigners could own Israelites. True, but not as inherited property. Why? Because Israelites belong to God. It's not equality, that's favoritism. And if God has favorite people, that makes him a bigot. So here's the reality. Exodus 21:21 allows beating slaves as long as they survive a couple of days. Leviticus 25 allows foreigners to be bought, owned for life, and passed to children. Jubilee freed Israelites, not foreign slaves. And the New Testament never condemns slavery. This isn't revolutionary morality. It's a manual for regulated slavery.
Lace the Black Atheist.
And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh.
Lace the Black Atheist. Holy water ain't saving him. You wasting time on these, ain't no need for you to pray for him. Religion is a prison, take control of your mind. And knowledge ain't a sin if you learn religion dies. All I drop is heat, don't debate me, I'm a beast. Drop knowledge that's gon' rock you, take your soul out your seat. Yeah, all I drop is heat, don't debate me, I'm a beast. Drop knowledge that's gon' rock you, take your soul out your seat. Yeah.